theater is all about science and faith, which is what this play is about. So End Days, in a way, pits science and faith or religion against each other, but in the end, we realize, we come to the conclusion that they're not so far different, and that one can believe wholly in both. The play focuses a lot on belief. How hard is it or easy is it to believe in something that you don't see, which is probably the definition of faith. It's told through the eyes of a 16-year-old goth girl who falls in love with a 16-year-old Elvis impersonator. And it also involves a family who's really clutching on to whatever they can to feel safe. The play takes place in 2003, and it's a family that's been personally impacted by 9/11. But this is a comedy, and that's what makes this playwright's work so modern and fresh. As a Jewish woman myself, I find the play to be heavily Judaic, even if not overtly so. There's a boy having a bar mitzvah in it, and there's just some concepts that, as a Jewish person, I relate to heavily. So that, coupled with the fact that Jesus appears on stage, as does Stephen Hawking, and interestingly, the playwright has both Jesus and Stephen Hawking being played by the same actor, and in our case that's Zach Robbins, so that's really fun. And we had Rabbi Lerner from the Reform Synagogue in town speak to us at length for about 2 hours early on in the rehearsal process. We've had some really fascinating conversations about our own individual beliefs, our lack of belief, the desire to maybe not even think about it, and the fear that's associated with the idea that there is a God or that there is no God, and what God is. So these are all very touchy topics. It's a comedy. It's a beautiful comedy. It's magical, it's spiritual, it's fun, it's wacky, but there's some very deep themes that deserve talking about publicly and openly. And so we have 3 panels. The first one is on the 12th this week, and that's a pre-show panel, so people are gathering at 5:30, actually in our rehearsal room upstairs. A lot of people probably haven't seen our rehearsal room upstairs, so that's reason enough to come. But we have people from the healthcare field, the mental health care field. We have a physicist, we have a rabbi, we have an evangelical minister, and we have a life coach. And all of them will be speaking from their perspectives on the themes of this play, and will offer audience members, even before the play, times to ask questions, reflect, etc. And then we're doing 2 more, and the other 2 are both after the play. So those are opportunities to take in the play and then ask questions afterwards. We're also doing 2 other audience participation things. One is that the University of Maine Religious Studies Department will be conducting a survey on faith and belief with all audience members throughout the run. And for this, we are creating an audience board in our anteroom, where people will have stickers, and they can place stickers where, at the end of the day, they put their faith. And there'll be lots of different, I put faith in my dog, I put faith in my family, I put faith in my parents, I put faith in a higher power, I put faith in the earth,